crossed paths with this fella, Roux, who told me to track him and my mama down at Kushma's cabaret. Catfish wasn't thrilled, cautioning that it was too risky, but it was my only lead. While I gathered my spindles, I was guided by a weaver from the past, Mahalia. Then I stumbled upon a gentle creature named Honey. He seemed to be in a bind, so I felt the urge to lend a hand. But in these swamps, the air was thick with ancient secrets. I had to push through to find my way out and reach my ma at Kushma's cabaret. So that wasn't you? Right, you don't talk. So what was that? Where are you going? Hey! Wait up! I don't think that's safe. Wait! Oh my God. She's huge! How am I gonna handle two creatures at once? Okay, why are you running towards the screen? Another Mahalia message. I'm on the right track. Something over there you want me to see? Stigma. That boat's covered in it. Wait somewhere safe, okay? I need to clear the way. Honey, you gotta listen to me. The shipwreck would be full of sorrows. kids on this boat? Nothing about this place screams family friendly. This was one of those old-timey pleasure boats I wouldn't have been allowed on. Unless it was to scrub toilets. Where's that knot? You're a lifesaver. Bet Mahalia's bonfire could be seen from the decks. Would have been a beacon of hope to a lot of people. Oh, I remember now. This boat disappeared over a century ago. They were having a good old time while the workers suffered in ways no one likes to think about. Hazel, keep those who walk with you and behind you in mind. I'm ready. Story to tell.
When Ayotunde caught wind of whispers about the thriving, freed settlement in the swamps nearby, hope bloomed in her heart. She dreamed of a better future for her son than what waited them upriver. So when Bella Prospero drifted closer to the swampy shores, Ayotunde risked everything.
Oh my God. Oh. No, she must have made it to the riverbank. It didn't end like this for her. That woman in the pattern needs my help too.
Slumber, child, slumber and dream. Let the river carry you back to me.
I can help her. And Honey. I think I've got to. There you are. You hearing all that racket too, huh? Oh! What the hell? We gotta get out of here. Be safe for her flinging love bombs around. Is she trying to find something? Get over there? There we go. Thanks. Let's clean this up.
Ayotunde plunged into the unknown for the sake of her baby. But upon shore, she was pursued by the crew and stumbled in the darkness. With her heart pounding, she bit back the urge to cry out to him, gritting her teeth raw to seal her sob. If caught, no one would save her baby.
That's her haunting these swamps. I can't imagine her pain.
Bright, strange stars, we left behind the men that came, you and me, running toward our promised land. Mama will be there in the morning.
There it is. The heart of all this pain. Into the hole you go. That's where she hid. Rumors and the hope for a better life were all she had. That's too raw. Feels like the first time I saw Mama cry. Freak me. Don't worry, big guy. We're gonna figure this all out together. Got my attention.
Once the crew vanished, she tore through the night fighting through the thick undergrowth to find her lost baby. Gripped by despair, she hummed a lullaby softly, hoping against hope for her baby's giggles to pierce the icy air. But that swamp, it just kept stretching on and on, till a peculiar lantern flickered into view, right beside his tiny mud-streaked blanket.
Ayatunde lost her baby and Mahalia found honey. That's no coincidence. There's another pattern up there. Hope I'm right about this.
Trust nothing and no one. Strange, strange land. I'm not too far above and be there in the morning.
How'd this get all the way up here? Dude, my legs are shorter than yours. Wait up. Shit. Honey, stay back. Big guy?
Still dream? Do you please still?
Hang back, honey. I need to check out the rest of the boat.
my pockets
She must have had something to do with the crash.
and sing. The river will flow and the sun will shine, 'cause Mama will be there in the morning.
False stitcher. There's so much about all this that I don't get yet. How am I supposed to get this thing running? Woo! Do your thing. This still works. Okay, bottle's almost full. Just a bit more, and then I figure out this tangle. They would have been in big trouble if they got caught with these. Feeding on pain for y'all.
There was no baby left to be found, not anymore. And the wail of grief that echoed through the swamp was so raw and monstrous that the captain ran the boat aground in his panic.
Sometimes I feel like I could tear the world apart too.
I believe it's time we met vis-a-vis Hazel Flood.
Yeah, let's.
See you soon.
Slumber, child, slumber and dream.
He's headed for the tangle!
The river murders
Shit!
you.
She's here too!
It takes me. My baby.
There it is. Hang on, Ayatu.
Ayotunde never gave up searching for her baby, and the search changed her. She didn't know this was a magical swamp, or that a giant flower had sheltered her baby and kept him safe. The crew in their last moments were stunned to see this monstrous creature smashing the boat in her aid, like an angel of vengeance. She went so deep into her grief she couldn't see the light in the darkness. Another peculiar lantern, searching for her, offering hope. Ayotunde never did find her lost baby.
She never stopped looking. All this time, she never gave up.
You may not know me because I've changed, but Mama will not stop me.
I was right. You are the baby Ayotunde lost when she escaped.
When the
You're just trying to reach your mom, aren't you?
Hazel. Yes, and Mama will search as long as she loves.
Hey, wait! It still might be dangerous. Stay put. She might not recognize you. Let me protect you.
Mama will be there in the morning. Mama will be there in the
Me next. Me and Mama next. Mahalia! Finally catching up to you. Is this for me? Did I do okay? Her lantern. Come on! Does the lantern summon you?
You should be so lucky.
Who's that?
Oh, no.
For real, who is that?
Shaking Bones. He runs this here operation, ferrying desperate folks to places unknown.
Places unknown, huh? He could take me where Roux is holding my mama.
Riding with Shaking Bones to reach Kushman's realm? No way.
At least I found my way out of here.
I tried to warn you before. Kushman's domain ain't no joke. Folks at the end of their rope wind up stuck in a place they can't claw their way out of. Searching for salvation, finding only suffering.
I appreciate you, but I've come this far. I gotta see this through. Can this take me to my mama?
You might not come back.
Aw, you gonna miss me, ain't you?
I'm just upset I can't follow. You know how much I love seeing a good story play out.
'Cause you're so damn nosy.
You be careful now, you hear?
I'll come back, I promise.
You better. I gotta know how this tale of Hazel ends.